What's going on, everyone? It's Andy back with some of the second redo, whatever you want to call it, second season of Mon Bazou, where we have started over. As you can see, I delivered enough wood to my brother Francis that he has started to build our garage for us. Um, I'm going to run into town, and today is going to be kind of the episode where we set ourselves up for making money in the sugar shack, and we set up our homegrown alfalfa business. Now it's not going to be that profitable at first, but you got to start somewhere. So, excuse me. So we gotta start somewhere, and today's episode is going to show you just kind of getting things started and how to do it. I want to go forward. So let's get heading into town and get some stuff while we can. I don't have a ton of money, but let's see what we can get done in the next couple hours. Sometimes the driving in this game is just all over the place. Like right now, I'm just hauling ass, and then all of a sudden, I just go crazy. Although this time, it didn't really do that. Let's stop and see if there's another potato here yet. There is. Let's just grab this other potato. I have one potato planted at home, but when I harvest it, it should give me a couple more seeds, and there's just a couple more seeds because each time you plant and then you harvest, you get more seeds. And eventually you'll have more seeds than you can plant, which is, not a big deal. Um, but let's see what we got here. Shut her off for a second. Let's run in here. What am I doing? How much are these? 20 bucks. I'm not gonna buy any of those right now. I'll just plant on the ground. But eventually, when we get more money coming through, every time we come to town, we want to buy these planters. Let's talk to her. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. I'm still trying to get Leo. I came here for this. I need those 2 harvest baskets. Let's grab some treats. Sorry, got a little sniffly. I just woke up not too long ago. Let's drive by the gas station. Uh, Fill up our gas can for our generator at home. We got to keep our generator running all the time. Well, at least all the time, as in during the day. We could turn it off at night if we really, really wanted to. But we need it to run during the day so we'll pump the maple syrup out of.
Ouh, belle ça.
And don't always until you get the Sugar Shack go. Hey, I did not want to do that. I want to talk to these fools first.
Hey, comment est-ce qu'il va aujourd'hui?
Salut!
Hey, prends-toi donc une petite
Non,
canisse de sirop pour
non,
la route,
non,
là.
non. Faudrait que tu sois patience avec la traque.
uh, that is still closed. Let's run down to. Kind of. Never mind. Not a big deal. I needed $200 to get a barrel, so I'm gonna have to go sell some wood to my brother Francis again. Let's go feed Leo. Come on. Past the racetrack. I mean, I probably shouldn't complete getting the dog this early because then I gotta feed him. That's just an extra expense, but I like having Leo around. Come on. I guess I need the freaking dog treats. Come on, pup. Come on. Leo. Leo. And somebody let me know if the audio does sound a little bit better in this. I noticed on the last recording I'm actually using some new software to record, and the mic didn't sound all that great. So I have readjusted some things. So someone let me know if the audio sounds better than it did last time. Um, I believe it will. It should be louder, should be more clear. Uh, I just I was using the same setup as I had with my old recording equipment and streaming equipment, but I upgraded to some better equipment because my old stuff. I actually have had my old streaming equipment for like the whole time I streamed on YouTube, and I believe I started streaming on YouTube like 8 years ago, give or take something like that. If I look at some of my old videos, um, well, guess I should quit yapping and get going. So, there we go. Just get her turned around. But killing that clutch right there. Okay. Well, anyway, what I was saying was I upgraded some of my stuff, and the first couple videos I recorded, I didn't really double check the playback until a couple days later, and I noticed that the audio was a little quiet during some of the stuff, so I tried to adjust what I could. So someone let me know if it's better than this one. Let's get back into town. Actually, we need to go all the way to the house because we got to cut some firewood. Take it to our brother. Hey, we got to cut some firewood for our house anyway. Brakes, brakes. Hey, bud. What the hell just happened? What just happened? It really killed me for. I'm gonna just go right around. I was goofing around. What the hell? So where the hell's my truck now? Um, huh. Well, that is wonderful. Um, let's get rid of our anxiety by playing some video games. Okay. That is 100% crazy. Like, I just, I mean, I was a police officer, but still, shouldn't have been walking down the damn middle of the road. Like the police officer was walking down the middle of the road. It's not my fault I hit him. Well, not, not really. uh, okay. So, new thing to add to what not to do. Now you know. Is that a full pine tree? Sure it is. Looks like it. And remember, I want to cut down full-grown pine trees that you have trimmed the top off, which I've trimmed the top off of every tree out here. $37 left on our penalty. It is still the craziest thing. Police officer walked down the middle of the street. I hit him. I'm the one in trouble. That just seems a little wrong. And why is time going so slow? Am I the only one that's noticing how slow the time is going? Um, well, we need to get this cut anyway, so we'll work on this for the next few minutes while we wait for this death penalty to go away. Because this is as fast as I can move until... Oh. I almost wanted to reload the game. But I don't cut out stupid stuff. If I do something dumb on YouTube or a game, I don't cut it out. I don't care. I did it. So let's be real. And honestly, I've never died that way in this game before, so now I know that don't run over people. So, yeah, lesson learned. Who would have thought? Run over someone, you get in trouble. That would never happen. Uh, oh, there we go. I can move now. I believe it is 6 pieces per each. I just wish I could pick up bigger, more than one thing. Like give me a little cart or something. I mean, I know I got the wheelbarrow, but the wheelbarrow will barely hold like 6 pieces of wood in it if you're pushing it around before it starts falling out. So you could probably carry one log in it, so that's the same as what I could carry anyway. So what good is the wheelbarrow? Um, and during the beginning of this, you're going to cut down a lot of trees. So like I said, just make sure you follow the procedure I told you about where you snip all the trees before you start cutting any down. Or you're going to have to kind of go through a rebuilding process where you snip the trees and snip the trees and snip the trees, and but you just keep letting them grow and regrow and regrow without cutting any down, which is actually not that hard once you get the house on the power grid and you get the electric burner stove. But that's like $40,000 to do that. So it does take a minute to get to that level. Um, all right, there's all the wood. So our truck is in town. If we go, see, there's the racetrack. Um, so there's the town. Oop. Ah, this is not what I want to be doing today. Let's check the lost and found and see if I've lost anything yet. Nope. Um, Trying to decide what to do. I need to go in town and get my truck. I could call Martin for a ride, but anybody knows if you've called Martin for a ride, he plays his radio the whole way into town. And I believe the music in this game is real music. So I don't know if that would cause a copyright strike or not. So we're not going to call Martin right into town. Because I believe that one of my early videos on this that I used Martin, I have a copyright strike. So, which is not a bad thing. You don't make any money off those videos. And be honest, I don't make any money right now anyway. I'm trying to grow this channel to get to the point where I could at least make just enough money that maybe I could upgrade my PC a little bit better, or maybe I could buy a couple more games. That's the goal. I mean, that's the goal of any YouTuber. I like playing video games. I like sharing my experience. Um, I like if I can help someone on a game that I know how to play with some tips and tricks. Hey, I'm gonna show them the tips and tricks. So we had to go this way anyway. Um, because remember what I said about growing our business and getting some stuff going. So what you're gonna need to know is that I believe it's that windmill right there. We're gonna have to go to that windmill and climb up to the top of it here, shortly. I'm not gonna do it right now because my goal is to get into town. But plus, I want to show a better path of how to get there when I'm not cutting through half of the world on foot. But I mean, if we left our house and we took a right, this is the road you will come down. And up here where you see where it says the road is off to the right, right there. It may be that windmill. It's one of those windmills right there, but you'll go down that road up that path. So I believe it's the second windmill, the one in the middle. You climb up on top of that mountain right there, climb up that windmill, and there is some alfalfa, oregano seeds up there. You know, if you get what I'm saying, you're not supposed to say what it is, but I'll show you here in just a little bit, for real. For real, we'll show you here in just a little bit. So we need to get to town, so we're gonna just take a shortcut through here real quick. Um, you only want to walk in the water when you have to, because you do slow down in the water. But our goal is, by cutting off this corner here, you know, we're saving a little bit of walking, not a ton. And then, because there's the church right there. Jumping in the water don't really help her going any faster. It just... so there's the church. Does anybody want to see a cool trick with the church? Anybody want to see? I might show you since we're... Where's our truck at? Should still be... Where the hell is our truck? Because I had... looks like it's in the middle of the road right there. It is. Now is all of our stuff still in the truck? Ah, she's been running. Hopefully it's not out of gas. Oh, that's in there. Alright, there's our syrup. It looks like all... What? Alright, so we didn't hurt ourselves too bad. Lesson number 1. Don't run over people walking in the middle of the street. So if you want to see something cool with the church, if you come over here, yeah, about right there. And you can climb up on this ladder and climb up on top of the church. Get on the roof, wander around, and I don't think there's anything you get for getting up here. Although it says, little Easter egg says, hey, you like exploring, eh? So, you know, just interesting. But I mean, look at the view up here. That is a wonderful view of the game right here. Enough of that. Let's get back to the house. We've ruined enough time today. Is our potato? Yep, our potato's still in there. Let's see here. Let's get to the house. Maybe we got enough time to call Mama. Oh, do not do it. Do not do it. Okay, we did it. Like, I was going slow around that corner, and I dang near flipped the truck, lost my stuff. I believe I have lost the stuff out of the back. I did. So where are my two? Oh, there. They're not too far away. But I need these to do my next step in our planting business because I need to harvest. You can't harvest without these baskets. And these baskets don't hold much anyway, like a couple plants, but still. Alright. But that's what I wanted to say. Like, that's how stupid it is sometimes. Like, I barely hit the edge of that, and then once I hit the edge of that road, it was lights out for not crashing the truck. When other times you drive the truck reckless and don't even care, and nothing happens all day long. We're just gonna run inside. You can see that, like I said, our brother Francis has started working on that, so we can kill this generator, save some power overnight. Excuse me here. If anybody has allergies out there and knows exactly what I'm talking about, where you wake up and you're just all sniffly and stuffed up, it sucks. Here in a few, my medicine should kick in. All right, but every day when I wake up, just come on. So let's take a nap for the night. Um, skip the night. All right, there we go. And then we get out here. Oh, and I believe the roof was not. Was the roof not there? Was the roof there when we went to bed? No, I don't think so. Uh, let's get our fuel. Got to fuel this thing every day. So about $20 a day in fuel if you let it run all the time. I try not to let it run at night at, in the beginning, but it is what it is. Like, you can only do so much. And I want to put two of those. Ew. And there's our. I don't want the transfer case. I want the potato. So we need to plant some potatoes. And you see I can only do two, but now I need to harvest a potato. Yeah. And by harvesting, I got two seeds. So now, between, and then each time you harvest, you'll get extra seeds. And so I need to keep an eye on these being watered. Um, and the potatoes, we can set them right there. Oh, yeah, that's right. At this moment, I can't do nothing because I need to call my mama. 2109. 2109. Mama, you home?
Jason, est-ce que tu fais des courses la nuit? T'es mieux de pas faire ça, là. Tu devrais aller parler à Normand à la place pour qu'il rouvre la traque, là. Ça a bien plus de sens
Oh,
et bien moins
I
dangereux.
don't street race. I do not street race. Yeah. All right, so we're getting set up for growing. I still need to get the firewood. So let's grab the firewood over here. And let's get out, grab our firewood, chuck it in the back of the truck. I don't know how far I can throw it. Can we throw it from this far? No, we cannot. How many trees did I open up here? 3? I think so far I've delivered 3 trees every time. Could be wrong. I'm pretty sure I've done 3 trees every time. Usually about $300. Mm. Well, I felt like that finally got my sinuses unclogged just now. Thank you, medicine, for finally working. Oh, and I am thirsty. That's why I want to keep one of these in the truck. I always try to keep at least 1 or 2 in the truck, just so that if you run across those emergencies where you're like, I need some maple syrup to drink because I'm French Canadian and we drink maple syrup to live on, which, why the hell is my truck sliding? Okay. Whatever. I do love me some good old maple syrup on my pancakes, so I'm not mad about it at all. I love some maple syrup. It's, I don't know if there's a difference between different brands of syrup or not, but you know what? Why the hell is that unhooked? I don't know why it was unhooked, but sure, it was unhooked. All right, let's get in here and fire up our truck. Spinning the tires. Let's go see our brother. There goes the school bus. town. I got my fuel can. Every time you go into town, take the fuel can. Take the fuel can. Just never forget the fuel can. How much we getting this time? 300? 300. 252. I mean, that's not terrible. I feel like he's given us more before, though. Maybe it's because we had mixed loads before.
Est-ce que j'aille ça couper du bois de foyer?
I know you hate cutting firewood. Don't worry about it, brother. I got you. Got you. Got you covered. So we got $400. I know I need 200 right off the bat. You ain't getting in front of me, school bus. Yeah. I almost cut it pretty close on that corner right there. There's our buddy back there sitting on his porch. There was the police officer walking on the sidewalk this time instead of the middle of the street. Actually, we're gonna bypass going to see Leo for today.
Crise de merde. Asti.
What? Let's top off our truck while we have the cash. I believe, what is today? Tuesday? Not Tuesday. Fill up our gas can here. Should be about 17, 18 bucks. Yep. $17 a day for fuel for your generator. Let's go talk to our two friends in here.
Hey, comment est-ce qu'il va aujourd'hui?
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
prends-toi donc une petite canisse de
What up?
sirop pour la route, là.
Brakes, rust repair, bolts. Did anybody drop a comment on the last one about what color we should paint our truck? I don't believe so. I'll double check. Let's head down to the place where we deliver our maple syrup. We need to buy a barrel. How you doing, bud? How you doing?
Vous voulez une érablière à la fine pointe de la technologie?
So
Eh
this
bien,
is
vous
all the
êtes à la
stuff
bonne
that we
place.
can buy to upgrade our shack. Like I said, that burner right there that runs off electricity, 18 grand. And it costs like 28 grand to get electricity at the house. So it takes about 46,000 bucks to get that. Bigger tank, the osmosis. This goes in the tank, 1200. I believe this is a 1200 liter tank, where these are only
Ah, très
120.
bonsoir.
So we need this barrel. And let's get heading back to the house. Eventually we'll end up having about 8 to 12 of those barrels. As we slowly upgrade and work on it, and we'll end up having that other tank. Like I can get the Sugar Shack production up to paying us probably about between 30 and 40 grand. Stay over there, bud. You already killed me once. Of course, it would probably help if I wasn't driving on the wrong side of the road, but then again, why was he walking down the middle of the road? Oh, and if anybody noticed, right back there on the edge of the road, remember how I lost my air pump that I couldn't find in the last episode? Yeah. I was like, what's that sitting on the side of the road? My air pump. So now I have 2 air pumps. You got Bunny Rabbit? I don't try to go above 3rd gear right here. You can slide off the road real easy, as I've already shown a couple of folks that I have done in the previous attempts. $185. And let's go deliver this stuff over here to the Sugar Shack. Looks like our tank is almost full. How many trees have we got connected? 10? Yeah. This will run to about, I don't know, I think it's 4 p.m. it runs till. What we need to do is bring our barrel. You'll end up putting it right there. Once we get some stuff going. We need to go get our 4-wheeler. I do believe that our garage is more done than it was yesterday. I don't believe there was a roof there yesterday. So let's get in here. Let's get our propane torch. What is going on? Yeah. Ah. And don't forget, you have a four-wheeler to get around. Ah. Just drive a little on the crazy side. And later, if we get the other trailer, always make sure you turn it off in neutral, or it won't start till you put it back in neutral. Oop. Let's go get our propane cylinder, map gas, whatever you use in your part of the world. Here where I'm at, we can get torches that are blue with propane, or we can get these yellow ones that are map gas. I guess it's up to personal preference or whatever's around in your neighborhood. You know, I'm not sure, but you can be like, oh yeah, fire! So, let's get our couple pieces of wood. Put them in here. So this is the part that's really the kicker in the beginning of the game. That's how much wood it takes to run this boiler right here to make the maple syrup. Let's open this valve, start draining some liquid in here. Liquid gold. And then I didn't mean to open the door. So let's go cut down a tree. That's still growing. That's growing. That's we can cut this one down. And I know everyone's gonna be like, man, why are you cutting down so many trees? But I'm telling you, you have to do it at the beginning of the game, or else. So between trying to sell firewood to your brother to get cash to buy other things so you can upgrade the sugar shack, and trying to burn wood at the sugar shack, like your trees. That's why I said it's so important to not cut down a tree unless you top it, so that the tree that grows will replace the tree that you are cutting down. One mistake I made early on in the last game. You know, you've heard me say it in the last stream, but just want to reiterate, don't cut down too many trees without having the shears and replacing them as you go. And so, and you can see here, if I walk around with the shears, as I walk around with the shears here, about to have to get up and get a drink real quick. So as I walk around with the shears, the trees that are full grown, it does not have the piece on the top of it yet where you can nub it off. That piece will come back. I believe it'll come back in about a week from the time that you cut it down. I don't know that that's the exact number, but I'm sure someone out there knows exactly how long it takes for these trees to regenerate so you can replant. Let's put a piece of wood in there. See, look, half of our fire is already gone. And if you have this boiling up to temperature right here, and you got the steam coming off of it, you don't have to go all the way over to the house. It's right here. Grab your cup. Grab you some fresh maple syrup. I do need some poutine though. So I got enough wood in there. Okay. And here's the trick with the wood. Like, you don't even have to open the door, just shove it right in there. Let's go get some poutine from the house. We're getting a little hungry. Oh, so we've been recording for almost an hour now. And I wish I could get some more done. But that's why I like doing the live stream, because I can just live stream and just play and play and play and play, and I don't really have a what I'm doing agenda. See, is this one full grown? It is not. And see, some of these trees are different. Different stages of growth. Oh, and see how I have this in this tree right here? Say I can't get down here to this. You can just take this and pop it out if you want to. And put it in a different tree. We're gonna, and since I can't get that tree, and I always try to keep one of these around, because let's say that you want to take one of these off right here. You need to have an empty roll or a roll that is not full, like that one. You could use that one because it doesn't have 10 of 10. Just some little tips, try to keep one of those pieces of plastic laying around. You can throw the rest away, that's fine. Fire! And you see, we've been burning that for a couple hours now. And I still don't even have one barrel. I don't even have one barrel of juice yet. Of the good stuff, the maple syrup. So we will need, to get some of this upgraded stuff to make this work faster. So that just having a bigger tank in the electric piece, so that you can kind of, I won't say make syrup 24 hours a day, but I think in my other thing, my previous game, I had over 300 something trees attached to my pump over there. So, with 300 something trees attached to the pump, like, I was darn near never running out of maple syrup. You see, I've used up half of that tank so far. It wasn't quite full. And this is also another trick that I would use. So if you would go in here, make sure this is fire. You can pull this out, save your game, and speed up a couple hours of the day. But no matter how much wood you put in the fire will go out by the time your save is done. So you will have to relight a fire if this was not done cooking. So we'll start draining some of that in there. And just to show you what I mean, if you were doing this with the fire, let's throw in another piece of wood. Sure. If you want this to burn, we got 10 liters in there. We got 58% there. Pull this out. Save. We're going to speed time up by almost 3 hours, but you see my fire went out. My tank is not empty. The barrel is not full, and that is not full. So you can speed up time, but you know, your fire goes out and your fire goes out. Like, what is really the point if your fire keeps going out? So this is where the electric comes in, like, really handy. I believe I have the generator running, so there we go. We can turn, and you can see that our temperature is going up pretty quickly. And there we've got our stuff going. Our little vacuum pump is doing its thing. Alright, so now we have a full barrel. We'll just let that run till that fire goes out. And we're going to take this into town and drop it off. But like I said, it's like burning this wood is going to take a minute. Let's take, see, we're down, that should probably burn up, be about empty by the time that fire goes out. So, I mean, if you can get a barrel, maybe 2 barrels a day in the beginning, get them delivered to town. Gotta make sure our barrel don't come out, because it will fly out of the back of there. And we're going to take a look. So, walls, roof. Are these watered? Yep, they are watered. And we want to go in here and go to bed. So 4 in the morning. Skip the night. See if our mama's up this early in the morning. Whoop. Excuse me.
Jason Tremblay, le curé m'a dit qu'il t'a vu passer à 90 dans le village l'autre jour.
I
Mieux
wasn't
de pas
doing
entendre
90
ça
through
parce que ça va
town.
aller
I
mal en
promise.
tabaslac.
I promise. I probably was going way more than 90 kilometers per hour through town. Because 90 kilometers per hour is 55, around 55 in miles per hour. I don't know the exact conversions, but I know that that is pretty close because it's like right there is about 90 kilometers per hour. That's probably about 55-ish. Yeah, about right there. Right. Yeah, right. So when I'm going through town, we missed that car. We'll see if I am going faster than 90. And the answer is yes. Yes, ma'am. Forgot to stop and talk to our friend over here. I got too busy focused on going to show you how fast we could drive through town. How you doing? Nah, I can't find enough for me today. No, thank you. Still got our barrel. Gas can is in my way though. It's almost 8 o'clock. Might as well stop at the gas station. And look, 1, 2, bam! They just show up out of nowhere. Like, where'd they come from? Which insurance did you use? Hey, bud, how you doing?
Hey, Yann, fais-tu assez beau quelque peu aujourd'hui? Yes, sir. Ah, merci, ami. Bonne journée.
We need to make sure we probably buy some more poutine today. Ah, I don't need gas because well, that's a screw up. No big deal. And so what we need to do here, we need to drop our tank off. Right here. So we're going to grab our tank and we're going to put it in that circle and we're going to get, I think 200 right now. And then on every Sunday, we get the remainder dividends, I believe. Yeah, every Sunday for the next few weeks, we'll get some extra dividends. So I got the 200. And since I can't take this barrel back right now, I have to come back and get this barrel the next business day. I'm going to run in here. I'm going to talk to our
Le sirop
boy Eric
d'érable,
right
je
here.
m'y connais.
Yeah? You don't say? And we're going to grab
Excellent
another
choix.
barrel with the 200 we just made. So we didn't actually make 200 bucks just now, but we didn't, we didn't lose money, we didn't gain money. Because you need to have at least enough to rotate these barrels. So let's head back to the house. And I don't know how much. It's probably going to take a couple days to get enough syrup to make another barrel, because I don't have enough trees connected yet. So I need to work on getting more trees connected. Holy moly. Did I lose my barrel? Nope, still there. Oh, just so you know, if you want to see how much it costs to get electricity added to the house, come in here. Open mailbox number 69. And they're selling some stuff for a discount. Okay. Take that home. That's from the Sugar Shack telling us the parts that we can buy for our Sugar Shack. Oh, that's right. Never mind. I need to call the... I need to call the electric company first before I can get the letter in the mail that tells how much it costs. And I don't know if it's there yet, so we talked to our friends in town. We need to stop by Brother Francis's house. Is there a potato here? Is there a potato? There is no potato. Like, once I get a few potatoes harvested, it's no big deal. I will have enough potato seeds, but getting things going is the problem. So let's get... Brother Francis. How you doing, brother? What's going on?
Asti que j'ai hâte à l'été. Ah. Moi et
You
toi,
want to go
cette semaine,
camping?
je suis
I'll come
parti
with you. I'll go camping with you. So let's get back to here. Actually, before we deliver this... Oh!
Asti.
Whoops, I accidentally bumped the mouse. Don't do that while you're driving. Alright, so here's our house. We're gonna go get the seeds for the other part of our business. So we're gonna leave our house. We're gonna come this direction past the Sugar Shack. And for those of you that don't know, there's another road right there. You can go down to the Sugar Shack. The reason I go the other way into town, it seems like this way is longer. You can go this way. Several times I've crashed on this corner, either by going off that inside lip or crashing out there in the middle of the field. It's fun. Try it sometime. So we are going to turn right here. And we're going to go to right here where the road splits. We're going to go left. We're going to go up here. And I believe this is the one we go in. So we need to call this number. Let me write it down so I don't forget it again. 4743. Because it's been a long time since I called it. And we're going to climb this tower. It's a long way up. As far as I know, you can't die by falling down. Although I don't think, I know, I jumped off the church roof and I didn't die. But you can see how long it's taken us to climb up here. Still going. There we are. Hit that doorway. So you get up here, you can look around and see this little toolbox. Let's open up this toolbox. Huh. So maybe it's that tower. Wrong tower though. We got it. We got a wrench. And that answers that question. We did not die. Okay, so it is. It must be that one over there. Just be real careful. Sliding down. I think it was the first one on the end. Now that at least, well, I'm not 100% sure. If it's not this one, we just came from that one. It'll be that one over there. So let's run up to the top of this one. And let's check this one. I was pretty sure it was the middle one, but maybe it is this one on the very end. We'll get to the top. But anyway, it's in one of these three windmills where we get the seeds for the next part of our business. Open the door, toolbox. There we go. And everyone can see what these seeds are. One seed. That's it. One. Okay. You know what? We were there. I'm gonna run over here on foot. Oh, it's noon. Just to double check this other tower, because maybe there is stuff in all 3 towers. I don't know. I don't remember. But I was pretty sure the first time I got these seeds, I got a packet with 3 seeds. So let's take the long climb up. And at least now you know that if you come here and you check these 3 towers, what is in the 3 towers? You should get a wrench out of one of them. It doesn't hurt to have a spare wrench laying around. I have 2 at the house already. And as soon as I get some stuff done, you'll see why it's important to have multiple wrenches, so you don't have to carry a wrench with you all the time. You can just leave it laying on the ground at certain areas. Toolbox. And there's nothing in that one. So I guess that answers the question. One of them has a wrench, one of them has nothing, and one of them has some oregano seeds, alfalfa, you know, whatever you want to call it. Some smokity smoke. And so we need to get to the house and we need to plant that seed. And then each time you harvest it, you'll get another seed and another seed and another seed. And like I said, eventually you will have enough seeds that you can plant multiple seeds. And I want to hold these so I don't lose them. There's our, okay, there's our road. Don't want to lose our barrel. Yeah, so if I would have cut through the grass like I wanted to right here, the way I was going to, I would have went right straight to the one that had the seeds in it. Let's get back to the house so we can plant this seed. And you don't want to go too fast around that corner or else you launch off way down there. Bunny rabbit, stop running in front of me. I don't want to have a hair soup tonight. And like right here is our road where we can cut in, go over to the sugar shack. And let's drain what we got into that barrel, which is almost a barrel. We've got, the tank is almost empty. Let's just go ahead and throw a couple pieces in here. And you see how much how much wood you got to go through in the beginning stages of this game. That's why I said it's important to not cut down too many trees without doing the reharvesting, pruning, replanting of trees. It does not appear our garage is any more done today. And we're going to come over here and we're going to say, yep, let's plant that seed right there. We got to water our potatoes. And now it's just another waiting game. Fill up our generator. And you see that now we need to refill our tank again. It's going to be just a lot of rinse and repeat of this. So after I finish this episode, it's basically going to be plant, replant, plant, replant, plant, replant, and then going to town, getting fuel, Sugar Shack, going to town, but you get a barrel, every other day or so, give or take. So we have another wrench in here somewhere. Let's grab our other wrench. We'll set it on the ground right here. I don't want to put it in the garage. I don't know if that'll affect anything or not. Here's our letter. I don't remember if this is the right container. Yep. Trash goes in one, recycle goes in another. And pretty much that's all we can do for right now. Next time we go into town, we definitely need to buy some poutine and bring it back. Did we call our mama today?
Chris.
We must have already called her. So let's call the power company. 555 47 43. So they're going to send us a letter in the mail, tell us how much it's going to cost. So at this point, we're down to just cutting some trees, getting some firewood, doing what we can to 76. Like I said, I don't want to cut down any trees until I can prune the ones that have just regrown. I don't want to cut none of those down until I can re-prune those. And we got smoke coming out of our stack still, so our fire is still going. Is there any more? So that's almost empty, so maybe we'll just let the fire go out. Maybe that'll be just enough. Oh, yep, we got it. A whole barrel, 100%. So let's take this barrel, throw it in our truck so when we go to town tomorrow, we can deliver this barrel and we can pick up our other barrel that we can bring back home and start filling up. And we'll get $200 for this barrel. And like I said, at the end of the week, we'll get the rest of the dividends. And I got to walk all the way back over there to get the fuel can because I'm an idiot and left the fuel can. But also, I can only carry one thing at a time, so no big deal. We might have to cut down a few trees that we maybe don't want to cut down quite yet, but I'm gonna need wood. Like, we can cut down that birch right there, chop it up for firewood. Four-wheeler's full of fuel. Well, maybe not quite all the way, but we ran out of gas in the gas can. So, like I said, you're going to spend, I don't know, $17 a day in fuel. And another $12 a day. So you're going to spend $30 a day just to have basic needs of life surviving. And actually, we can make it to town before town closes up. We can buy some more poutine and some more. We should be able to make it to town before everything closes. Get our fuel already. Oh. The rabbit barely made it across the road. It's 4 o'clock. Fill it up with fuel. Because you can only get fuel while he's open because you don't trust us enough yet. Eventually, as you talk to him and you build the trust up, like I said, we will be able to get fuel whenever we want. Let's run in here. Let's grab a couple of these. Just stock up on a few right now. Probably don't need this many, but you know what? It is what we need some. We need some extra supplies. Now let's run over to the sugar shack. This is why you keep your windows up, keep your doors closed. See, these are $5 a piece. So now we're going to have about 4 days worth of food, give or take, at our house. And now we literally can't do nothing really. Up. I think they're closed, but we can go over here and drop our barrel off. Yep, they're closed. But what we can do, so we can take this barrel, we can set it right there. Tomorrow when he opens, it'll go over there. And you'll see that we'll get a notification as soon as he opens that we got paid $200. So let's go back to the house, because like literally we can't do nothing else for today unless we cut down some firewood and cut up some firewood, but I don't want to quite do that yet. So we're definitely going over 90 through town. I actually don't know what the speed limit is in town. I've never really paid that much attention, honestly. I know I see signs that say 70 in other places. Like that one right there. And here we are for the day. Let's park our vehicle. Let's get out. Let's grab our poutine. Put it in the fridge. Um, let's grab some of our extra bottles. Let's toss them inside the house, and let's shift our truck into 4-wheel drive. Like I said, I always like to keep at least 1 or 2 in the truck. Looks like we have a couple over there, so we'll grab these 3 out of the seat. Yep. Yep. Throw that over there. Now these don't have to be in the refrigerator, I do not believe. Set our petrol right there. And I mean, literally, like I said, we can't do nothing else. So if we want to save some fuel, we can turn this off right now while we're sleeping at night to save some fuel. What did I just get done? Let's call Mom. See what she's doing.
Tu sais que tu peux m'appeler plus souvent, hein? Ça me fait toujours plaisir. Mais bon, je suis contente quand t'appelles.
Yep.
Oublie pas de boire assez
I've
de
been
sirop
I've been
d'érable,
drinking the
hein?
maple syrup. Don't worry. Don't worry, Mama. So I need to call her. It's gonna take me 10 more days to talk to her. I need to go see Leo a few more times. I believe you got to do him 10 times before he becomes our pet. Francis. Oh, it looks like brother Francis finished our garage. Um, can't open the garage door because I don't have no electricity. Let's turn on our electricity. See what the scale says? I don't know if that's politically correct to say, but says we are overweight. Um, like I said, here's the radio. You can turn the radio on. But like I said, well, I don't know what kind of copyright stuff they got, so I don't play the radio. Um, let's check on our stuff over here. Do we need to water anything? No, we do not. Um, Here's our other wrench. We're going to set this baby right here on the table. And okay, we're not working on the buggy right now. Plant a tree. We got to make a smoky smoke. We need to sell a pack. Sell a barrel to the Federation. We've done that. Fill the sugar tank to the top. Okay. So a bunch of this we need money to do. We've taken care of everything on that list. Oh, we completed the garage, so that's what we got done is the garage. The garage is done. Buy the cottage to get more land. Gain access to the scrapyard. And we got to do that by talking to Jacques here. Buy the trailer. Connect our house to the power grid. Buy the dolly trailer. Sell a French fry pack. And unlock the scrap Koenig. So we got to talk to Jacques to get the junkyard unlocked to where we can even get to the scrap Koenig. Okay, so a lot of this is just some time consuming stuff to do. So we just got our $200 right there for the barrel that we left sitting there last night. And now it's just I want to see how many more trees can I connect to, because I need to get some more trees connected for some more maple syrup production. And there's also street races we can do at night. However, the car that we have is not fast enough to do that. So those are all connected. That one's still growing. Um, So this is what I said where we can do some of this stuff. Um, I don't know if we can do anything with that yet. But let's see. Let's see if we can get this connected over here. Oh, we can. Now can we make it back to this tree? We absolutely can. This tree's still growing. So we need to, how about this one? That's still growing. Still growing. Still growing. 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 So I don't think we can make it to this tree right here. So maybe we can't connect any more trees here yet till these quit growing. Um, yeah. Kinda bad. At least we're only kinda bad now. Where was that tree? Right here? Let's go from here to here. Growing, growing. See, when that grows there, we can hit that tree, then hit that tree, and then we can shoot up this way. Um, Once I get enough trees growing, I can put this stuff into a, I don't know what you call, maybe a little bit better of a grid, but for right now, there's not a lot we can do. And you see there's hardly any syrup in there. Um, because I'm so early in the game, I need to be able to get down to these trees so I can connect over there to that side and start running a line down those trees that way. Um, but look, I just can't do it yet. So this is the part of the game where you just got to get into a grind mode and just get grinding. So probably what I'll do here is I'll end this episode kind of here. And then I'll do just a little bit of, grinding, you know, 2 or 3 hours of playing off stream to where I can build up some of this stuff. And then I'll come back with the next episode in a few days. Um, I'm going to try to put out an episode, I don't know, every 2, maybe 3 days. I do work full time, so I am limited somewhat on what I can do on certain days, but if I can play a couple hours here, a couple hours there, then I can record the next video and have it posted up here in just a few days. So, with that being said, I think that we'll call this an episode here. I'll run around and do some growing and some stuff because I don't think I can do anything yet. I mean, like I said, I can run into town and pick up my one barrel that's empty, but I might as well just wait 2 days and go in on Friday and pick up both barrels because I don't have enough juice in the container over there to make a difference yet. We're gonna take this. Okay. Just barely clipping the door. Let's park this sucker in here. Now this car won't be in our way. And if you're in your car, you got this cool little garage door remote. The car should have one also. Can keep your cars in your garage. You know, don't want to get them rained on or anything. Let's charge up our little console real quick so we can save the game some more. But like I said, with that, we're going to get on out of here. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and come back for some more content on how to do some early game stuff on Mon Bazou. My way is not the perfect way. It's just the way that I just kind of grind through some stuff and get it done. I'll see you guys on the next one. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe. Thank you for watching.